the it's like the dampener. This part right here. It can cause the death wobble. I already did the left side, so I'm going to show you how to do the right, because I've never done this before, and yeah, it is a little bit hot outside. Got the fan going. But yeah, so you're going on a 14mm wrench, shallow and deep socket, 17mm shallow ratchet, my best friend. Something to fit inside of, you'll see in a second, straighten it out. Some things to clean, and a rubber mallet to get stuff apart. And you don't have to use jack stands. Some people do, and I just don't feel like doing it. So here we go. Alright, let's get these loose down here. So that's a 14mm, and we're going to need a socket on the bottom and a wrench on top. But we're gonna leave them in because actually first, now that this one's tight, we're gonna loosen this guy. Remember, because once this is loose, then we can loosen that. It is a little bit toasty. We're gonna reuse this. They came with new ones, but they're a little bit too fat. So now that that is off, we can take out those. Alright, and to get this bolt out, we can rock the car forward, I think. Maybe backwards. Well, or we can pop it out. Make sure you have your car in park or in gear and the parking brake on. So it rolled forward, so we're gonna push it backwards. Got one out. So there's a little bit of rust here. So I'm gonna sand that down, then actually spray a little bit of this on it, because it looks like the rest of the truck is sprayed with this, just to keep it from rusting anymore. Since this is a little bit rusty, this is some 100 grit sandpaper. I'm just going to lightly remove the surface rust. It's not terrible. Definitely better. Now we're gonna spray it and see what that comes out like. Got the tip covered because we don't want to paint that. I might have missed a spot, but I don't see it. So now that it's like 90 degrees outside, we'll let it dry in the sun and it should be good to go in a few minutes. Now that the paint is drying, we're just gonna put a little bit of WD-40 in here. See if we can clean that out. It's not gonna be perfect, but that's okay. Also, while we're waiting for the paint to dry, we can take all of the grease that we have left and get it up in there so we can use it. And we're going to grease the movable parts, so that would be this, that, and outside. And we're gonna put these smaller, so you see how there's two of these? We're gonna put the smaller one on the back and the bigger one in the front. We've got a painted part. Alright, so now first thing we're going to want to do is put the small piece on the back. Well, we'll put some grease on the fresh paint. Just enough. So now we'll take the smaller part, and this is going to go like that, going back on there. And since the truck rolled forward, we're going to need to roll it backwards to make this get tight. Something like that. Now we're going to reuse this guy, clean it up a little bit. I hope this is right. This is brake component lubricant. We'll see. I'll grease the whole thing since it's gonna be squeezed in there. Alright. Now, it's gonna be a little tough getting this to go in there. There's not a lot of thread and these are bigger than they were before. That's what she said. I might be able to get it on here. No, it's not wanting to. So, what we're gonna do is take this guy and move this out of the way. We're going to find the hole. Oh, look, hello. Hey there. It's all falling apart. We're going to find the hole that this goes into, which is back there, and we're gonna tell it what we want to do. So this needs to move that way, and I'm gonna get over there and roll the truck back, and then also get this one seated to keep it tight, which will help up here. Okay, so we've got the truck. It's just really pushing the tire like that. Now, I want to get this back one in. Alright, so the back one's in. This really isn't doing anything, but just for safety measures. Now it's pressing on this, which is going to make it go through a little bit further. Since this doesn't really want to take, I'm just going to flip the nut over and see if I can get it started. I do not want to cross thread this. So what we're going to do with this is it's bringing this together, and that's going to help out on this, which is going to push a little bit more of the thread through. Alright, so that's squeezing a little bit. I'm going to try to back that off. And see, I almost was going to put this inside of there and tighten it, but then there's no way to flip this, so don't do that. Why do that when I can do how many tools can you use to do the same thing? We're at the end of it there, so it stops right there. Cool. So I think you can just go. It's gonna stop. So just take it until it does stop. That's what I'm gonna try. Now we have the one back there. Let's see if we can get the second one. So it's angled a little bit. That's okay. That ought to help straighten it out. Maybe I made it worse. There we go. Gotta rock the truck. Wrong way. All right. So now we've got new bushings, front and back, nice and tight. That might be able to go a little bit snugger, I don't know. Can't really tell. Nope, no moss. Yeah, new bushings there. They're nice and tight, so we should be good to go. Now it's time to take it on the road and see if she wobbles. All right, just like that, there is no more death wobble. That is crazy. The MOOG bushing kit fixed it. I mean, there is some type of like harmonic balance or something going on, but it really isn't bad. I mean, look at the steering wheel. It's not doing anything crazy. So now, we'll see what we can do. That's crazy. Bushings is all it was. It is a hot day today. There's like a little bit of wiggle going on, but it really is not a bad situation. It's definitely less scary than when I first got it. We're going for it. Yeah, it definitely. That is the roads in South Carolina right there. But the speed wobble is not there anymore. That is nice. Car coming. We'll use first gear. Very happy with those MOOG bushings because they made it much better, and the steering is a lot tighter.